I just helped this stranger go from zero to making $5,500 per month with her brand new AI automation agency. On top of that, she's becoming one of the fastest growing AI influencers on YouTube, gaining thousands of subscribers every single month. Just a few months ago, she literally didn't know anything about AI. On top of that, she did this while working a full-time job as a sales manager. This is Sandy. She's married, she got 3 kids, and on paper, her life seems to be amazing. But she always had that entrepreneurial itch to start her own business like many of you do. And over the years, she tried many different side hustles from random agencies, Amazon FBA. She even tried teaching Spanish speakers how to speak Korean. Yeah, they're all pretty random, and the thing they all have in common is that none of them made any money. So naturally, she found my YouTube channel, we got on a call, and I made one simple suggestion that changed everything for her. Instead of building all these random side hustles that don't go anywhere, why not use the skills you have and the skills you want to learn and what you're actually passionate about and build a business around that? And with that change in perspective, I'm gonna show you exactly how we took Sandy from zero, no AI experience, busy with a full-time job and kids, to signing her first high-ticket clients and becoming one of the fastest growing YouTube channels in the AI space. And if you ever felt like you had the potential but felt lost because you didn't know which direction to go, this video is going to give you some insane clarity on what you should be doing next so that you can build a business that fits you. Now, to give you some context, when Sandy first met me, she was working full-time at her sales manager job at an insurance company. It was a great company that was paying her 6 figures, but the problem was they required her to travel so much, and she would love to be able to make money from home.
With my current job, I have to travel quite a bit, and I have 3 kids, so I'm like, oh, I wish I can work from home.
But the problem was when it comes to building an online business and actually asking for people to money, she had major imposter syndrome.
Like, I can monetize it, but as soon as I thought about monetizing it, I just lost my interest. I'm like, I just don't want to do it because I was not confident. I actually thought about this for a long time. Like, why am I not taking action into it? Like, I just have this perfectionist, crazy, negative side of me, which is like, it has to be perfect in order for me to start something. And I wasn't at that point.
But as someone who has helped many people start businesses from scratch, it wasn't that Sandy wasn't qualified. She was just afraid of the unknown. She just didn't know what to sell. She didn't know who to sell it to, and she had no idea how to get meetings with potential clients. And so I let her know that's exactly what I help people do. And at first she was a little hesitant. Here's what she said.
Do you think I can do this?
I think you can go as far as you want to go in life.
And so with that, Sandy took the leap of faith and we started working together. And by the way, if you want the complete framework that I gave to Sandy, as well as what I gave to all my other clients, I actually have a free training where I'm going to walk you through exactly how to get your first clients, how to figure out what to sell, as well as how to build a personal brand so that clients come to you. So if you want the free training, I put a link in the description. It's absolutely free, so go ahead and check it out. So the first week that I worked with Sandy, I showed her the skill to income roadmap. So there's really only 3 steps you need to take in order to get your first online client and build a personal brand. Number 1 is you need to have an offer. So that's figuring out what you're going to sell, who you're going to sell it to, and at what price. Once you have something to sell, then you can do lead generation, which is building your personal brand, creating content so people come to you. And you also can go out to them if you know who your ideal customer is. And once you start getting some meetings, either from the content or reaching out to people, it's gonna be monetization next, which is really just getting on a call with somebody, having a conversation, and seeing if there's a fit to work together. And I told her, if you can go through this cycle just one time, you will have your first client. It doesn't need to be more complicated than that. First, she thought about starting a lead generation agency.
Very, very beginning, I told you about lead generation, right? It's like, okay, I want to do lead generation because I was purely thinking about what are some of the ways that I can make money.
But she didn't really care about that too much. Then it was, oh, maybe I can jump into AI influencers and make that for businesses.
And then we changed to this AI influencer a little bit because AI was hot during that time that we talked about.
Well, it's still hot now.
Yeah, it's still hot. Like, yeah, AI is a hot topic. But AI influencer, the more I did it, the more I realized, I don't know if this is like the right thing.
And then she had the bright idea to help busy moms with AI.
When I was wanting to target different moms, how to use AI to save time, blah, 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 I realized I'm not using AI myself to save some time. I'm just busy surviving, right? Just busy taking care of the kids and feeding them and all that. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to be one of those fake person, like keep promoting something that I don't really use. And that's
Yeah.
when I realized this is more difficult for me to create content because I purely don't use it.
After a week, she felt like that was a ridiculous idea. And so she just kind of got lost and frustrated.
I'm not gonna lie, like I joined your program in July and I was lost after I joined the program as well. I talked to you multiple times. Should I go with B2B, B2C,
Yeah.
or should I do this, that? And I got really frustrated at some point with myself, not with you, obviously, like with myself. I'm like, okay, what am I doing?
We tried all these different ideas in a short amount of time. Nothing was really sticking. And I remember she was coming on the weekly coaching calls that we do in the program that I have. And because she was not getting any results, she was struggling to even find direction. I remember distinctly this one moment where we're on the call and everybody was listening. She's like, Patrick, do you think I can do this? And I found this to be a recurring theme because when she signed up for the program, that's what she said. Then when she's in the program and she's not getting results, this is also what she said. And I said, yes, you can. You just need to stick with it, trust the process. And the last idea I gave her on that group coaching call was I said, why don't you just reach out to a business and offer some kind of AI automation service and just try that out? And don't build anything, ask them what they want. And if they agree to pay you money, then you build it. And with that small little piece of advice, it changed everything for her. So basically that week, she took my advice and she started outreaching maybe like 10 to 20 businesses every single day. And for the ones that were actually looking good and maybe high chance that they would actually respond, she would make them a custom Loom video on what kind of AI automations she can do for them. And within that first week, she got a couple responses. One company in particular that was doing a lot of revenue actually responded to her, even though she was technically a nobody in the AI space.
I think I found a client within 1 day of applying. It's like just like that.
And so she got on a call with this company and they said they needed some help when it comes to creating blogs in multiple languages. The funny part of this all is Sandy has a hidden talent. She can speak English, Korean, and Spanish fluently. So she said, yeah, I'll create these blog posts for you, using AI. And they were like, yeah, it sounds like a pretty good idea, especially because you speak all the languages. And she didn't know what to charge. So she came back to me and she messaged me on Discord and she said, hey, Patrick, we just had this meeting. Everything went well. They want me to do these blogs. How much money do you think I should charge? She gave me the scope. I thought about it and I said, okay, for that kind of work, I'm pretty sure they would pay at least $3,000 per month. She's like, oh my God, like $3,000? Really? You think they're going to pay that? I'm like, yeah, I think it's a good amount of work. So I think it's fair for you, fair for them. So she's like, all right. She went back to the company, said it was $3,000, and then they just took it without even negotiating. And that is how she got her first high ticket client in the AI automation space. The funny part is she never even built this kind of automation to begin with. She only made a promise, made them feel confident that she can do it. And then when the time came to actually deliver, she learned how to use, all the AI tools to create these blogs, and she actually delivered the results.
I recorded myself in a Loom video. So basically how I would solve that problem. There are a lot of people who comes with a problem, right? So I show my end-to-end process and I use AI. I got AI's help to create my end-to-end workflow. And then I just shared that. It's like, hey, this is how I would help you. And I recorded a video. It'd be like, okay, I know how to do this. I know how to do that. And sales and marketing experience was definitely helpful. That's about $25,000 contract.
The results were so good, in fact, they wanted to add more languages to her deal. So they were like, oh, we got to do more languages like Japanese and other languages, right? She's like, all right, cool. And they negotiated again. And they landed on $5,500 to create these blog posts in multiple languages. And it's not too shabby for somebody who didn't know anything about AI just a few months ago. And in her own words, she let me know that once she actually did sign that client, it opened her eyes to the possibility of her actually building an online business.
I would say you literally changed my life, Patrick. And I'm not just saying it because you're right in front of me. I really mean that. And I told my husband exactly the same thing before I jump on this call, because without your help, I would have not been here.
So now that she's making thousands of dollars every single month while working a full-time job, and she's only actually spending a couple hours, even less per day on this AI automation thing, right? She wanted to build a personal brand. Of course, she can go out and get more clients and make more money, but she doesn't have leverage. So our next project was, how do we actually build a YouTube channel so that she can increase her prices, get more inbound leads, have more leverage, and be more of a consultant and advisor, not just someone doing the automations, working with their hands. At first, she had imposter syndrome. She's like, I only got this one big client. I'm not particularly the know-it-all expert in AI. Like, why would anybody want to watch me? But I let her know every person in AI didn't know anything about AI just a year or two ago, because that's when everything started popping off. So if you want to be the expert in this field, all you have to do is put your head down and grind for the next 6 months. And I promise you, you will be one of the top 5 voices. So we came up with a plan on content strategy, positioning, how she's going to be different. And the whole narrative that we're actually running is we're going to make her into one of the top female voices in AI on YouTube, because the competition for that is actually not very high at all. There's like less than 5 people doing it. And now that she's at a couple thousand subscribers, growing, thousands every single month, she's on her way there. Now, this all happened within the last couple of months, and this is really just the beginning for Sandy. Obviously, over time, she's gonna have tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of YouTube subscribers. She's gonna have more clients paying her more money. And the chances are she's gonna make significantly more with her side hustle than she will with her full-time job. So if Sandy can go from 0 to signing her first clients and getting thousands of subscribers on YouTube, why not you? And now that you've listened to this entire story, I hope you feel inspired, because Sandy is someone who did this, who had limited time, limited energy, as she has to take care of 3 kids, but she didn't make any excuses. So now, if you are someone who's looking to do something similar to Sandy, where you want to take your skills, knowledge, and experience, or even new skills that you want to learn and build a profitable online business and personal brand, I invite you to book a call directly with me, where I'm going to work directly with you and come up with a plan on how you can do the same. I only take so many calls every single month, so this is only for people who are actually serious about building a business. So if that's you, go ahead and check out the link in the description to my calendar, and I will talk to you soon. But if you want to watch another video, check out this one, where I'm going to show you how you can build a premium personal brand where clients come to you.